Hello, how are you doing? I'm Richard. This is over and over and over again. We are here at Meadow Park for Arsenal Women against the Aston Villa Women, coming up the other side of this. How you doing? So we are here at Meadow Park for this game. So now until kick-off. What I'll do is I'll just turn the camera around so that you guys can have a look at the stadium as well, which is, there we go. So this is the ground at the minute. It's a bit raining here today, but it's going to be a good game, I'm sure. So we're there till kick off at the moment, so that's the scene at this moment in time. There's no one out on the pitch or anything like that. So what we'll do is, where are we going? Get rid of that, right? Okay. Terry's in the chat there. He says, "Good afternoon, Richard. Mrs. B, hope you're having a great time. And if you bump into others, say hello from me. Coming you in the gunners. Let's make it fantastic. It's not spelling it exactly." We've seen Andreas already. Andreas is here. I just had a chat to him. He's just got to get some food. I saw Rajendra as well. He's obviously been in the chat quite a lot on the show. Bumped into him outside the ground. Hopefully I'll get him on the video a bit later on as well. He was just parking his car up. Harrie's here as well from the Arsenal Women's show. So hopefully we will see Harrie soon as well. He should be knocking around. And hopefully there might be one or two other familiar faces. We've seen Maria as well. Of course, she's here all the time. She's just been helped to her seat just to our left over there. So we will maybe see if we can have a little chat to her perhaps at some point as well. Obviously, famous Maria, brilliant to see her. It's quite a big crowd coming up already, actually. I'll say as soon as it's now to kick off, it's actually quite cold. I thought it was going to be a little bit warmer today. Luckily, I did bring me big coat, as you can see, which is definitely useful today. Because the weather's not too great. Kiddos in the chat here, mate. Thank you very much for tuning in. Thanks for that. And we are just getting sort of ready. The players will probably be out for a warm-up pretty soon. They've got some balls and stuff on the pitch all ready to go. So I'll try and bring a little bit of that as well when we get going with that, which should be good. And I say we will try and find a few people as well, some people that may be familiar with you as well from the show and stuff like that. So we'll see what we can find while we're here. It'll probably be there'll be a few people knocking around, I'm sure. I say Harrie is here, so I'm hoping to grab a word with Harrie as well. I'm not sure where he's gone at the minute. And the general just gone, and Andreas is queuing up for some food. So we will speak to Andreas as well. We'll get him on camera shortly as well, which will be good. But looking forward to this game. It should be a good game. I'm confident that we'll win. We know Aston Villa have they've had an up and down season, haven't they? We know that, but we also know they're difficult to break down. They're solid at the back. Took Chelsea to the 92nd minute to get their goal against them, didn't they? A couple of months ago. So we're going to have to be patient, possibly, and take our chances. We know, obviously, their goalkeeper Hannah Hampton, great goalkeeper, so she's going to be difficult to get past. Took us a while, didn't it, at Villa Park earlier in the season? We did win 4-0 in the end, but it took us till into the second half to make the breakthrough. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a similar sort of game today. I think if we can score early enough, I think we'll win quite comfortably. But it's going to be difficult to break them down. So we'll have to see how the game goes. But I'm confident we can win. And hopefully, we want to take it to the last game of the season, don't we? You never know as well. Perhaps Birmingham might do us a favour later on as well. They play Chelsea, of course, at 6:45 tonight. Could do with them, Louise Quinn maybe popping out of the goal and keeping them out at the other end would be nice, wouldn't it? But we can't do anything about Chelsea's results. We just have to win our games, and this is the next one for us to win, and we've got to win it. Simple as that. So I'm sure that we will, but we are going to need to be patient today and bide our time. Bear in mind, of course, the first goal that we do score today will be our 100th goal of the season as well. It's certainly been a good season, hasn't it? I know people, will be disappointed. Of course, we'll all be disappointed if we don't win the league, we don't win the title. But it's been a great season. You can see the progress that we've made. And let's just finish in style. Let's win these last 3 games, and let's take it to that last game. And who knows? Chelsea might slip up, mightn't they? They've got a couple of tough games, haven't they? Birmingham today, and then Manchester United at home next week. we need to keep our fingers crossed, but we can do our job, win our games, and if we do that, hopefully we will. We'll be fine. Kiddo says a big up to Anita Asante as well. No, exactly. Yeah, she's obviously in today with Aston Villa. It's her last game of her career. She said that he says what a career she's had indeed. Brilliant stuff. Wolfsburg are fantastic yesterday. Bath looked vulnerable for once. They did, and I think partly that was because they basically had it won, didn't they, in the first leg. And sometimes it's difficult in the second leg, isn't it, to play with the same intensity. But yeah, Wolfsburg played well. It just goes to show that there's no disgrace our games against Wolfsburg, because we gave them a good game at the Emirates. Unlucky we could have maybe won that first leg, and then who knows. But yeah, it just goes to show, doesn't it? We're not maybe massively far away, are we? We just need one or two little improvements here and there, maybe a couple of new players in as well for next season. And there's no reason why we can't go on and have real success and win some big trophies. You know, we still might win the league this year. Let's be honest. Tom's in the chat as well. Tommy says, have a good afternoon, Rich. I didn't make it today, but going Wednesday. Yeah, I can't make it Wednesday, unfortunately. I sort of passed my tickets on. We couldn't get back down, unfortunately, for that game, which was a shame. Would have been a good game, wouldn't it, at the Emirates against Tottenham. We was looking forward to that originally when we were down for that one. But anyway, I'm sure it's going to be a great night and good atmosphere. I'm sure it's going to be a good atmosphere today, actually. It's very busy already. Bearing in mind we've got an hour, just under an hour till kick-off. So it is really busy already here. So it's going to be a good game, this. I'm sure it will be. Because it's quite wet, the pitch is going to be sort of slippy, isn't it? So it could lead to quite a few goals, maybe, some goal-mouth incidents and stuff like that, which could be nice. I'm still going to go with a prediction that I made last week, a 3-0 win for Arsenal. It may well take us a while to make the breakthrough, though. That's the only thing. I say Aston Villa will be tight. They'll make it difficult for us. I know that they will. And, of course, I'm sure Anita's going to want to have a good game as well, isn't she, today? So we'll see what happens there. But, yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be exciting, and I'm sure we will enjoy the game. The players aren't out yet for the warm-up. They'll need to get warm as well today because it is quite cold. I've got to be honest. I thought it was going to be warmer today, but anyway, it is raining and it's a bit chilly, but it will be fine, I'm sure. Once the game gets going, it'll keep us warm, I'm sure, and there's a few goals that go in. But yeah, so it is filling up already. The stadium, it is quite busy, and we're still quite a long way yet from kick-off. So yeah, it's going to be good. What I'll do is I'll give you a little taste of what's going on. So if I turn the camera around, there we go. So that is basically the scene here at the moment. I say it's quite busy, reasonably busy, isn't it? There's a few people here. It's looking quite green, the pitch, looking in quite good condition. So it's going to have a zip on it today, isn't it? So it should be good. There's Maria over there as well. Always nice to see her, of course, in the ground, looking well, as always. So yeah, that is what's going on there in terms of the pitch. We will turn that back round again. And then when the players are warming up, I'll show you a bit of the warm-up as well. Once that gets going, which will probably be quite soon, actually. I'm expecting the players to come out probably the next 5 minutes or so for a bit of a warm-up and see how we're going with that one. Obviously, the men's game's later as well, isn't it, against West Ham? Let's hope it's going to be a good weekend for Arsenal, for the men and the women. 2 wins will be nice, wouldn't it? I'd say keep everything going until the last week of the season for the women. That's what we need to do, isn't it? Keep that pressure on Chelsea, and who knows? Maybe Burnham's going to be the team this evening. We'll have to keep. We'll keep an eye on that anyway and see what happens. But yeah, it's going to be good, and we're looking forward to that. In fact, there seems to be some Aston Villa activity over on the far side down there. Goalkeepers out, maybe warming up. So, but so far the Arsenal players aren't out yet. They're probably going to stay in that dressing room as long as they can, but they're going to have to get acclimatised to this weather because it's a bit of a shock. It was warm and sunny yesterday. It was warm, and today it's pretty cold and wet. So, anyway, Terry says, any news on the team yet? I haven't actually seen the team yet. Should be out, shouldn't it? I haven't actually seen what the team is yet, but anyway, as soon as I get that, I'll let you know. Actually, what I'll try and do, I'll see if I can get the team, because it should be out now, shouldn't it? I'm not expecting too many changes, if I'm honest. The only one maybe for me, I would possibly, I'd possibly put Katie McCabe at left back if it was me. That would be my choice if I was picking the team. But I don't think Steph Catley's been doing too well lately. Tom says, "Are you down in the North Bank?" No, we're just on the east side at the moment. We're going to go into North Bank when the game starts. Get under the cover. I don't think you can see that behind me where we are. We're just next to the kind of reserve seating at the minute. We're standing there, but we will probably move around once the game starts. And the team's coming out now actually for a warm up. What I'll do is I'll switch the camera again. So you can have a look at this. There you go. Some of the team there coming out there. Especially it's the goalkeepers. It's the goalkeepers coming out actually. So a little warm up there. So they're out first. The goalkeepers. Kiddo says, "Hello, I'll get to play, will she?" I wouldn't have thought so. No, I wouldn't have thought she would. But I haven't seen the squad yet. I'm just going to get it now. There seems to be a bit more activity down in the tunnel down there, so I've got a feeling the rest of the team may well be coming out. But the goalkeepers are having a bit of a warm up. Manu Zinsberger there, of course, having a little trot around and getting warm. Lydia Williams as well, and Fran Stenson, the third goalkeeper as well. Just having a little early session there just to get going. We'd assume that it's going to be. We'd assume it's going to be obviously Manu in goal today. In fact, the goals are out over on that far side over there. I don't know if you can see. Might be a little bit too far away. But they've just come out. They're going to do a little walk over there. Hopefully they'll come down here in a minute as well. And
Arsenal and Aston Villa.
They're just over in that corner there, just coming out of the tunnel.
The main stand, it is reserved seating, so please make sure you're sat in the right seat.
So that's where they are over there. I'm sure they'll come down here very, very soon and get the warm up going. But the goalkeepers here are just warming up this end in front of us. Let's hope that they're up for this game, everybody. Tom's got the team there. He says it's Williams, McCabe, Williamson, Lotta, Moritz, Mead, Little, Wolsey, Catley, Meadamar and Ford. Is that the team, really? Well, so there's no Steener's not starting. And Lydia Williams is starting in goal.
Attention to the pitch.
Okay.
Just in front of the tunnel where a presentation is being made on behalf of Arsenal Football Club.
That's not the team I was expecting.
Supporters Club tomorrow.
I'm assuming Catley will be left back, won't she? And McCabe will be left of the front three. But the team are just having a little warm up over here now, so I'll just put that on for you. So look at, should be able to see him now. Beth Mead there leading the way. It's a nice ball juggling there from her. Pretty cool. Player of the season for me, Beth Mead. Leah Williamson as well there. Tom says there, Steener's on the bench. I'm a bit surprised about that actually. But anyway, I know she didn't have a great game last week, but I suppose playing Viv through the middle. So it looks like it'll be Viv, Caitlin. Meadow Park. Kiddo says it might be Liz's last game. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It'll be a last game at Meadow Park. Anyway, I don't know if you can see this warm up here. It's good stuff going on. Jordan and Leah Williamson there and Beth Mead just in front of us here, having a little warm up, which is nice. The other girls are over the other side, a little bit further over. Katie McCabe and Viv there. I don't know if you can see them. Viv looking cold, putting her gloves on, of course, as she likes to do. She needs them today, actually. I know sometimes she wears them anyway, but she definitely needs them today. But there is slightly heavy touch there from Beth, actually. Get them out of the way now, Beth. Wait, when the game starts, I want you to be on your game. You just see a bit of this warm up here, which is pretty good. Obviously, it's very early stages of the warm up at this point. Nothing too strenuous yet. I'm sure they'll be doing a bit more very, very shortly. Of course, the BBC cameras here as well. We saw them a bit earlier. I think Andreas is still getting his food, actually. There's quite a long queue just over there in the food hut, just up there. So I don't know if they've run out of food, maybe, or they've gone over to the lunch box. I'm not sure. But anyway, what I'm going to do is later, I'm going to get a programme as well and do that. But yeah, there's a good warm up going on, actually, which is pretty cool. Katie says, are you going to video the match live? I don't know. I might do. I might not. I'll see how many people are watching. It is live on BBC One, I think it is, in the UK. It's probably on the FA Player as well, outside the UK. I'm not sure. I don't know if I'll video it live. I'd like to watch it anyway myself. So we'll see. But anyway, what I will do is I'll obviously bring you this coverage here of the warm up and stuff like that, and a bit of the pre-match atmosphere as we build up towards the kick-off, which is going to be about 45 minutes still away. I don't know where Andreas has gone, actually. He did go over to get some food, but he seems to have disappeared. He's probably having a chat to somebody, which is nice. But anyway, I did see him earlier as well, which was good. So he obviously had a good trip over from... So he says, Mrs. B looked frozen. Yeah, she's looking quite cold, yeah. But there you go. It is a lot colder here than we was anticipating it was going to be, I've got to be honest. I only threw my big coat in at the last minute, actually, because, you know, I wasn't expecting it to be cold. But I thought, you never know, just throw it in just in case. I'm glad I did now, because I would have been absolutely freezing without it. But anyway, we are getting ready for this warm-up. We're just having a little kick about in a minute, really, aren't they? Not looking nothing too strenuous as yet. I don't know where Andreas is, actually. Anyway, I will bring Andreas in when I find him. He was here 5 minutes ago, but anyway, he's gone now. But I'm sure he will. Oh, he's up there. I just seen him. Right, what we'll do then? I'll get Andreas on the show for you. I'll just change the camera around again. There we go. Right, so what I'll do is Andreas is just up there. He's just got some food. I'll try and find Harrie as well, because Harrie is here apparently. Actually, there's a good bit of warm-up going on. I'll turn my camera around again. It's quite fun at the minute. I'm going to turn my camera around every 2 seconds. But anyway, we will do it because this is going to be quite good, I think. So I'll bring you a bit of this warm-up just over there. You can see that there. There's a bit of a warm-up there. The girls getting ready for this big game. Ball nearly hit me then. That'd have been good, wouldn't it? But there's a good warm-up going on just in front of the North Stand there. There's no Rafaela Souza again today. Tom says the queue for the food is massive for it was the other day. Yeah, it's quite big, yeah. And for the shop as well. I'm going to go and get a programme actually in a minute. Aston Villa warming up over in that far corner over there. We're not really interested in them, are we? But that's where they are, over in that far corner, warming up. Very similar type of warm-up to what we are doing here. Yeah, so in front of North Bank, just to my right here. So they'll need to get warm because it is a cold, very, very cold. And there's Jonas there coming out onto the pitch as well. I love these comments that he made the other day about Chelsea. That was hilarious. He's an absolute legend, isn't he? Love the guy. He's doing a great job, isn't he? Let's hope that this can be the start of something really good for the Arsenal women over the next few years under Jonas. There's Aston Villa manager there as well, Carla Wald, in the middle of the pitch there as well. Very good coach, isn't she, Carla Wald? Very well. She organised her team very, very well. Certainly defensively. Christopher there says, "Hi Richard, hope you're having a good day with the Arsenal ladies. Also, come on the Arsenal ladies this afternoon." Exactly, yeah, I'm sure that'll be a good game as well. Terry says, "Harrie, good singer, nice tune, wouldn't go miss if you find him." Well, we'll see. We'll see if we can get Harrie to sing. There we go. Look, Andreas is just joining. What I'll do is I'll turn my camera around again, and what we can do is we will bring you. And there he goes, Andreas, live on the show.
Hi, everybody. How you doing? Girls are just in warm-up, and yeah, we are prepared. We are ready for the match, just to collect 3 more points, and I hope the girls are ready too.
Yeah, let's hope so. They look as though they're ready. What do you make of Stina being on the bench today?
I haven't seen the lineup so far.
Yes, Stina's on the bench. Okay. It's pretty much the same team as last week, other than that, I think. And Lydia's in goal.
Oh, okay. And Viv is leading the line?
Yeah, it looks like Viv, okay. Beth, and Katie McCabe are the front 3. And then, obviously, Leah Wolsey, Kim Little, and is it Jordan Nobbs in midfield? Someone put the team up on here in the chat, actually. It's Lydia Williams, Katie McCabe, Leah Williamson, Lossa, Moritz, Katie... Kim Little, Leah Wolsey, Kathleen Meademeyer, and Paul. So that's the team lineup. So a couple of changes actually, isn't there, from last week? Not sure what that's all about. Terry says hello, Andreas. Terry in the chat there, and Kiddo as well. Yeah, we're delighted at the minute because the game hasn't started yet, but hopefully we'll still be smiling at the end. That's the key. And we're going to try and find Harrie as well. I'm sure Harrie's around somewhere. We'll try. Oh, and Andreas got a little flag as well. Look, there we go. Wave the flag. There we go. Look at that. Fantastic stuff.
I hope we got reason to wave our flag.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a few goals to cheer today.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a tough game because Villa are very solid defensively, aren't they? You know, we know how long it took Chelsea to score against them. And
I wanted to say that we saw how Chelsea was struggling against them.
Yeah.
And so that defense is hard to break. And I think it will be tough until the end. So 1-0, 2-0, I hope so.
Yeah, I think if we can get an early goal, it may open up the game and it might be a bit easier. But I'm anticipating we're going to have to be patient today. And I think if we're patient and we, you know, keep going and keep playing the way that we've been playing, I'm sure we'll get chances and we'll get goals. It's just, it might take through the second half, like it did when we played them away. It was 0-0, wasn't it, for ages? And then we got the 4 goals in the second half. So it could be a similar game today, maybe. We'll have to see how it goes.
As you said, an early goal changes the match. We saw yesterday for City. They scored in the, I think, the first 15 minutes 2 goals. And
yeah, exactly. We'll see what happens today. Hopefully, it might be a similar game. That was a few goals there yesterday. That'd be nice. Wasn't it 7-2? Yeah. Dean says, afternoon, guys. Enjoy the day. Thanks, mate. And Tom says 3-0 to Leeds. I predicted 3-0, actually. What are you thinking, Andreas? What's your prediction for this game? Looking at the team lineups, what were you thinking?
Yesterday, I was about 2-0, but today, I say 1-0 and we will struggle until the end. But I think we'll see a late goal in the second half, and then the pressure is on us now with 4 points behind Chelsea. It's a new situation for the girls. All the time they were up number 1 in the table. And now it's a must win if you want to keep the chance for the title. You must win, and let's see how they deal with this pressure.
No, exactly. The pressure's on us, but if we do win this game, the pressure's back on Chelsea tonight, isn't it? And you know, I know Birmingham are bottom of the league, that they've picked up their form recently, and I think they'll be difficult to break down. I think they'll get everyone behind the ball. We saw how difficult game that was. I know we had a few problems at the time we played them, but yeah, I mean, we're going to have to win our game first, and then we can worry about Chelsea later, maybe.
Even if Chelsea is 1 point up before the last match, the pressure next weekend will be on Chelsea.
Yeah.
Because everybody says they're going to win the league, they defend the title, but United will be a difficult match, and so
it will be.
Today is important for us to get the pressure back to Chelsea, and then let's see. Everybody says we will be runners up, we will be in second place. It's okay. It's a successful season anyway, and
No, I agree. It's been a good season, and yes, obviously, I think we'll all be disappointed if we don't win the league, having led the table so long. But ultimately, it's Chelsea, and we know what Chelsea are like. They're a very good team. They're difficult to, you know, when they're on the running, you don't expect them to drop points there. Really, you don't. And we've just got to hope that they do. But yeah, I agree. It will be a good season if we come seconds. We got the furthest in the Champions League out of any English sides. You know, we gave a good performance against Wolfsburg at the Emirates, certainly. So, you know, the FA Cup was a bit disappointing, the semi-final. We did get to a final as well earlier in the season. Obviously, the Continental Cup wasn't great, was it? Getting knocked out first game against Man United. But overall, it's been a good season, hasn't it, for the women? And we just want to finish well. Let's win our last 3 games. And then that's all we can do. And if it means we finish second, we'll have to applaud the great effort that they've done all season. And if Chelsea slip up, then we can celebrate the title as well, which would be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but we saw what really good team Chelsea is, and how their squad depth is. But remember the match at the Hype? They were 1-0 down. After 30 minutes, only 10 players. Berger out with red card, and they came back. They have won 3-1. So this is really squad depth, and they're a strong team. But yesterday we saw what a strong team Wolfsburg is. They have beaten Barcelona after 49 successful games, and we, of course, we lost to Wolfsburg, but sometimes we were equal. We had a very good second half at the Emirates. So we are not so far away from the top teams in Europe.
No, we're definitely not. And you know, we saw against Chelsea the other night. You know, they conceded a goal 1-1 just before half time, and they got one straight back, and that proved to be crucial, didn't it? I mean, I think if Tottenham could have held on till half time at 1-1, who knows? They may have got the result we needed as well, but it wasn't to be. But
once again, Sam Kerr, I know you don't like her, but
no, I don't like
she
her,
scored this late goal against Villa.
I know.
She scored the 2-1 against Spurs.
She does miss a lot of chances. That's my issue with her.
But she scores a lot of
she
goals.
does score a lot of goals, but you know, she plays in a very good team, and it would, you know, I don't think you can afford to miss as many chances as she misses in a team other than Chelsea. She gets away with it at Chelsea because they create 10, 12, 15 chances a game. So she knows she's going to get more. If she played for anybody else, I don't think she'd, in the WSL, I don't think she'd be she wouldn't score as many goals because she misses too many simple chances. And yes, she pops up with big goals, there's no doubt about that. I mean, you've got to give her credit for that, she does. And I just don't particularly like her, and I don't want her to score any more goals ever. But I'm sure she will.
Yeah, she was Golden Boot winner in Australia and in the United States, and now in England. So she can't be that bad.
Yeah, but she's always played for good teams, hasn't she? She's played for the top teams, you know. I mean, I'd like to see how many. Would she outscore Viv, for example, in our team? I don't know if she would. You know, it's not like Viv misses 20, 30 chances a game in the same way that Sam Kerr does. I think I'd rather have Viv than Sam Kerr, if I'm totally honest, but that's just my personal opinion. What I will do, actually, I'll put the camera around and you can have a look at a bit more warm-up going on, because there's some good warm-ups going on at the minute right in front of us here, which is quite good. So I'll let you have a little look at that as well. The girls are just over there, as you can see.
Over there and grab your
having a little drink, actually, and there's Fran Stenson here, obviously third choice goalkeeper, firing some crosses in. Lydia Williams in goal there. There's a little game with the subs there, actually, just starting up, knocking the ball around there amongst the substitutes. Jordan, of course, there, Stina, Frida Marnham, Laura, Simone Boy as well, and obviously Jen Beattie as well. But they're the substitutes there. And Nikita plays as well, let's not forget. Nikita, lovely Nikita, she is over there as well, warming up with the subs, of course. And the starting team are just over here, getting ready for a little game. Just there, I don't know if you can see that. You should be able to see that just in front of us here. Kim Little there. Good defender actually there from Steph Catley. Let's hope she can do that in the game as well. We'd assume she's going to be playing left back, and Katie McCabe sort of left of the front three. We would assume, looking at the team, with Leah and Lotta in the back, sort of centre backs, which would be good. So we'll be looking how that works as well. Obviously, Viv playing as a striker today. Tom in the chat there says the crowd support has increased tenfold since last. No, it has, yeah. The crowd support's been fantastic. And it's going to be growing even more now, isn't it? With the TV deal and stuff like that. I think there's a lot more focus on women's football. We've got the Euros as well, haven't we, this summer, which is going to be fantastic as well. So even more focus on the women's game in England. And it's great stuff, isn't it? Take some more. Oh, okay. Trying to do some, get some videos. And there's Jonas there as well, overlooking this little game here. I wonder what his thoughts are really ahead of this game. He must be confident that we can win, but I think he knows it is going to be tough. But good job he's done this season. As we just said there, it's going to be, it's been a good season regardless of how it finishes now. The last 2 or 3 games, if we win them all, we've done all we can do. And to only lose 1 game in the league and not win the league would be heartbreaking, really, wouldn't it? But ultimately, a couple of draws too many maybe have perhaps cost us. We know the game away at Tottenham. That was a game we really should have won, and that may be the one ultimately. But anyway, you know, I thought Tottenham played well the other night. We can't have any complaints. They didn't roll over for Chelsea, did they? Twice, actually. They gave them a game. So we just didn't take our chances when we had the opportunity against them before. So unfortunately. But yeah, nice little warm-up going on here. Girls looking ready for this game. Hopefully they can produce a good performance.
Teams, sponsored by Mastercard.
They're just going to announce the teams now. Obviously, you know what the Arsenal team is, but the announcement's going to come anyway, so we'll go through that when they announce it on the thing. If you can hear that, should be good, and we'll see how we're going to line up. We'll see what the Aston Villa team is as well. I've seen Hannah Hampson, so I'm assuming she'll be in goal for them. Obviously, she played really well.
Our visitors, Aston Villa, in goal number 23, Sian Rogers.
Oh, she's not in goal
number
today.
2, Sarah Maley. 6, Anita Asante.
Good cheer there for Anita Asante.
7, and captain Alicia Lehman. Number 9, Emily Gelning. Number 10, Ramona Petzelberger. Number 11, Chantal Boy-Halorka. Number 16, Olivia McLaughlin. Number 19, Laura Blinkler-Brown. Number 33, Maz Pacheco. And number 42, Rachel Corsi.
Well, a few changes there for Aston Villa,
Number
isn't
1,
there?
Hannah Hampton. Number 3, Megan Sargent. Number 12, Jodie Hutton. Number 17, Sophie Hayward. Number 22, Shania Hales. And number 28, E.B. Rabjohn. And now your Arsenal team!
Here we go.
In goal, number 18, Lydia Williams. Number 3, Lotto Woman-Boy. Number 6, Leo Williamson.
Yay! Go on, Leah.
Number 7, Steph Catley. Number 9, Beth Mead.
Yay!
Number
Player of the
10,
season.
captain Kim Little. Number 11, Viviana Meadow. Number 13, Leah Balti. Number 15, Katie McCabe. Number 16, Noelle Maritz. And number 19, Caitlin Ford.
So a couple of changes we said.
Arsenal. Number 1, Maddie Zinsberger. 5, Jen Beattie. 8, Jordan Knott. 12, Frida Mannon. 14, Nikita Paris. 20, Simone Boy. 25, Stina Blackstenius. 26, Laura Wienreuter.
There you
And
substitutes just
28,
over there.
Hermione Cook. The referee today is Lisa Ben, assisted by Kevin Morris and Daniel Cook. The fourth official is Savas Yanni. Kickoff now less than 30 minutes away.
So they're the teams there, yeah. Ellis says, I wonder if Anna Pat starting against Aston Villa after leaving them. Kate McCabe's against girlfriend's team, Russia, Little John. It's going to be tough. No, we know it's going to be a tough match. Regenda says, hi Richard, I'm in the seating stand opposite reserve seat. Oh, okay, yeah, no problem. We're probably over there. It was quite busy actually, to be fair, over that side. We might pop over there, but I might stand behind a goal actually. I might sort of change ends at half time and stand behind a goal we're attacking. I haven't decided yet. Obviously, there's no cover over the south stand goal, so it's not really raining that much now anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, it's been a pretty good warm up there. The subs there, I say, having a good warm up over there. I'm a little bit surprised Stina's not starting actually. I thought, you know, she's offers that outlet up front, doesn't she? And I know she didn't have a great game last week, although that goal that was disallowed, partially disallowed, shouldn't have been disallowed. You know, that would have been 6 goals already for her. So, and she'd have one disallowed against Wolfsburg as well. So, but anyway, I'm sure she can come on and have an impact later on anyway. Anyway, that's a bit more of the warm up there. I'll let you see there as well, which is good. Just trying to see if we can find Harrie actually. Which I don't know where Harrie's gone. We will see if we can find Harrie. Is he in the stand, is he, Harrie? Are we going to see if we can see Harrie and have a little chat to Harrie, see if we can get him on, as well. See if we can find him, because it'd be nice to have a little chat to Harrie as well, won't it, if we can. But we will see exactly if he's here. He might have got to get some food or something like that, who knows.
Not here, not yet here.
He's not here. Oh, okay. He's not here yet anyway. But if I just turn around that way, you should be able to see the girls warming up there behind me actually, which is pretty cool, isn't it? Is that where your seat is there? Is that your seat there?
That's mine, yeah.
Oh, cool.
Season ticket seat.
Well, why not? Right, I'll turn the camera around again just because I'm right in front of where they are now, so it'd be good for you to get a little look at that. Here we go. Look at that. Brilliant stuff. And Aston Villa just over there, obviously. But we don't care about them, do we? Because they're going to lose today. Got the scoreboard there, 0-0. So we're what? 25 minutes away from kickoff, actually. We'll go and see if we can find Harrie, actually, because I want to have a little chat to Harrie. See if we can see Harrie, get Harrie on the show. I don't know where he's gone actually, but I'm sure he'll be knocking around somewhere at some point. But anyway, it's like there's a referee there, or one of the reserve officials, and Kim Little there that just having a little drink, fully deserved as well. Going up there in the middle of the pitch, looking a little bit anxious, has to be said. He's looking a little bit anxious there, if you ask me, but understandably so. There's a lot of pressure on us, as Andreas said before. You know, we have to win this game, and there's Manu Bocci just there as well. If you can see her, we'll just go over and see if we can get her a bit closer for you. There's Manu Bocci. She's not in the squad today, but she is here and looking smiley as always. Good to see her here today. She's not playing, but she's here. Manu Bocci's there. She's not playing today, but she's here. So, which is nice to see. There's probably one or two other players knocking around somewhere that aren't playing as well. So some good bits of warm-ups going on for you. Hope you're enjoying it. If you are, don't forget to give it a like as well. And if you're new here, subscribe to the channel. We've got, what, 25 minutes till kick-off, so I'll stay live for a bit longer. A few people watching, hope you're enjoying it. If you are, so please give it a like. And look forward to the game starting quite soon. So Aston Villa over there having a little warm-up as well, which is nice to see. And yeah, we'll see what happens in this game. It's going to be good, I'm sure. We're still waiting for Harrie to arrive in his seat. We haven't seen him yet, but anyway, I'm sure he'll be here soon. We'll have a chat to Harrie as well, on live on the camera if he can. I would go and chat to Meadow Park, but he seems a bit busy at the minute, and don't want to disturb her really. Anyway, she's just over there, so you can see her there, which is very nice. And Anita Asante as well, just over there as well, in the warm-up there for Aston Villa. Good to see her back here at Meadow Park as well for the last time. And she did get a good reception when they read her name out in the team selection. There's the referees not over there as well. Let's hope there's no controversy with the referees today. Let's hope everything's all above board, and we don't have to worry too much about that today. We just play our game, and hopefully we will win, and win hopefully fairly comfortably as well. But yeah, at the moment we might end up getting kicked out of this stand actually in a minute, because this is a reserve seating stand, and you see Manu Bocci's there. Manu Bocci's just over there. So the BBC cameras are here as well, but don't worry about them because I've got better coverage than the BBC. They, you know, they're not doing a warm-up, are they? They're not showing you this warm-up. They haven't even started their broadcast yet. So, you know, this is the place to be for all the best coverage of the Arsenal women. Carol says Anna won't play. No, she can't play because she's had glandular fever actually, and her season's over, Anna Patton. So I don't think she could have played anyway, but she wouldn't have played in it regardless because she's not been well, and she's only just she was in the gym with the girls on Friday, but she can't actually play. Her season's over, so she wouldn't have played today anyway. Unfortunately, I don't know if she's here. She might be, because I say she was training, so she may well be here somewhere. I haven't seen her actually. But she might be knocking around. If I can see her, then I'll obviously try and see if I can get a chat to her as well. But we'll see. Cherry says go live at half time. I'm not sure yet. I might do. I'll have to see. I'm not sure if I will, but anyway, I am going to be doing a vlog as well, so I'll have a bit of footage going on, which I'll put together for a vlog, obviously later on this evening, probably after the Chelsea. Actually, I might do it while the Chelsea game's on, actually, because I'll be too stressed to actually watch it probably. But anyway. Let's see what happens with that. So anyway, so that's that there. So that is your warm-up there. And what I'm going to do is I will switch the camera back. There we go. And what I will do now is, if we have a little wander around, just to see if we can find Harrie and have a little chat to Harrie, because obviously Harrie is one of our panelists on the show. So we want to try and speak to him because he is here. He's just not actually arrived at his seat yet for whatever reason. He's probably got to buy some food or something else. He's got his kids with him as well. So hopefully we can see him as well at some point very soon. And we'll have a little chat to Harrie as well if we can find him. He's probably getting some food, isn't he, knowing Harrie? I'm sure he will be. But anyway, we will see. We will see if we can find him. And I know Regendra's over in the seats over the other side, so I might maybe go around and see if we can have a little chat to Regendra. I did bump into him as we was coming to the ground, actually. This is the queue for the food over here. Actually, what I might do is I might buy a program if they've got a program here. I think I will buy a program. You get a program. Let's get a program. If they've got one in here, I'm assuming they will have. We shall see. That's right there, actually.
It's okay, thank you.
You got no programs? You sold out of it? Oh, okay. Oh well, we can't get a program then. If anyone's got one and they don't want it, let me know, because I'll definitely be interested in that. Anyway, we are now on the North Bank behind the goal. It's very busy actually. It's going to be a really big crowd. A lot bigger than I would have anticipated, I've got to be honest. Carol says there was hoping that she'd go to West Ham, yeah, with Lisa, maybe next season she might on loan, who knows. Carol says, yeah, love the Lisa and the energy. Yeah, I mean, they obviously play well together. It's a good little warm-up actually behind the goal. So what I'll do is I'm going to turn this round and you can watch it because it's quite good and I'm sure you'll enjoy it as I am. Behind the goal here, as you can see. Okay, just stuck one in, which was nice. And the substitutes going over there. Oh no, Katie McKay got over there as well. I'm not quite sure why, but anyway, I'm sure that's there'll be a reason for that. I just had a warm up there. Funny enough, we were just standing over there, and now we've moved over here, and they've gone and done a warm up just over there. But anyway, not tomorrow. Hopefully you can still see it. Imperative uses it is Anna at the Meadow Park. I'm not sure actually. I'm not sure if she was training in the gym the other day, wasn't she, on Friday with the girls? I've not seen her. I'll have a wander back over there later on, obviously in the players little section. So obviously Manu Bocci was there, so Anna may well be here somewhere. Russ says Richard, hello. So yeah, how you doing, Russ? How you doing, mate? Hope you're well. Looking forward to the game, I'm sure. 15 minutes till kickoff, so this will be the last of the warm-up actually before they go back inside to get their final preparations, obviously, for the game, which is, I'll say, 15 minutes away. We're 15 minutes away from kickoff, which is going to be good. It is going to be a tough game today. Let's not pretend otherwise. It is going to be a tough game. Villa will be difficult to break down, but we have got the quality, haven't we, to do it. So as you can see, we're on the North Bank now with the crowd there behind us. There's a big crowd actually. The seats over there, the unreserved seating over on the west stand over there, if you can see, is actually really, really busy. So it's going to be a big crowd here, actually. No, the last home game against Chelsea was just under 4,000. I wouldn't be surprised if it's somewhere around that today. Maybe not quite. Obviously, there's not as many Villa fans as there was Chelsea fans. Obviously, last game, I've seen a couple of Villa fans actually made the trip down here today. The weather's actually brightened up a bit. It stopped raining. It's a little bit warmer now as we head towards kickoff, which is nice because it was absolutely freezing a bit earlier. But yeah, we wasn't able to see Harrie as yet, but I'm sure we will at some stage. He's got his reserved seat in a couple of rows behind Andreas over there in that stand, the east stand. But we haven't managed to see him yet. But anyway, I'm sure we will later, and we will try and get a chat to him as well because it's going to be good. The BBC are probably going to be going live soon, aren't they? I don't know where their little box is actually. I know over in that corner over there by the scoreboard. So I might have a little wander around there, maybe have a chat to whoever it is that's doing it today. I'm sure Karen Carney will be there. She's normally there. I know she does the Sky one, doesn't she? I think on BBC it's normally who normally does it actually on BBC? I can't remember now. Anyway, doesn't matter. We probably won't be able to speak to him. So they're just over in that far corner, southeast corner of the ground, just over there. Carol says, "Are you ready to sing 1-0 to the Arsenal?" Well, yeah, we have to score it first, don't we, Carol? To be fair, but yeah, I'm sure we will if we do get the goal. At some point, hopefully we will go 1-0 up, because I think if you go 1-0 down to this Villa side, it makes it really difficult, doesn't it? Because they're so strong defensively that the first goal is really important in this game. So yeah, if we go 1-0 up, especially if it's reasonably early on in the first 25 minutes, half an hour, I think we can relax and we'll probably go on and win the game pretty comfortably. But if it's 0-0, stays 0-0 well into the second half, then it's going to become a lot more difficult. I say we saw how long it took Chelsea to score against them, but let's hope that 1-0 to the Arsenal does happen today quite early on, and we can relax, enjoy the game, and hopefully see a few goals as well, which will be nice. What I might do, we are just under 15 minutes from kick-off. I'll probably stay live on here until the teams come out. I'll bring you that when the teams come out, probably in the next 10 minutes or so. So I'll probably stay live for around 10 minutes. So please give it a like if you are watching, and don't forget to subscribe as well. I'm doing a vlog as well, so I'll be videoing a few bits and pieces of the going along, and hopefully I should have that up on the channel tonight. I'll probably edit it when the Chelsea game's on later on. Finish here, watch the men's game. Have the Chelsea game on while I finished putting a vlog together. Agenda says it looks like there was not enough rain. Yeah, they're actually sprinkling a pitch, which I will just show you. Actually, seems a bit strange that they're doing that when it has been raining all day. But anyway, there we go. They've got the sprinklers on, which yeah, fair enough. I mean, it makes the pitch more difficult, I guess, doesn't it, for the other team, probably as much as anything else. But anyway, but we don't really want to see the sprinklers, do we? We've seen enough rain for one day. I certainly have anyway. Don't want to see any more rain, do we? So there we go. But yeah, so that's what's happening at the minute. And yeah, might have a little wander around and see what else we can do. What I want to try and do is I want to stand behind the goal that we're attacking at the head each half. So if we're attacking that far end in this first half, then I will stand behind that and then walk around here for the second half and stand here behind this guy in North Bank for the second half. But we'll see exactly what way round we go. We're going to walk past the unreserved seating in a minute as well, which is actually full, pretty much full, which is good to see. Let's hope that the crowd here today have got a lot to cheer for Arsenal as we look to close that gap with Chelsea just at 1 point again with 2 games to play. It's an exciting finish to the season anyway, isn't it? Let's be honest. Let's just hope that we can do that, get this pressure on. So we're just going into the unreserved seating section over in the West End and see if we can find anybody in here that maybe wanting to have a little chat to us. Yeah, we're going to go and stand probably behind the goal at the south stand just in the first half, really, just because I've got a feeling we may well be attacking that end in the first half, but we'll see. Seen a couple of Aston Villa fans there as well, which is nice. Our agenda's here. Well, we might go and stand behind the goal. It's good to see Regenda there as well in his seat there. It's pretty busy actually. There's a few spare seats over here in the press section. I might just sit there. They might let me get away with it, who knows. But other than that, it's pretty much full actually along this bit. Now it's stopped raining, we can stand behind the goal with no roof. It doesn't really matter, does it? Because we're not going to get wet today, which is fine. It's really busy here actually, really busy, which is great. The atmosphere is building up nicely here as we are 10 minutes away from kickoff. The teams will be coming out actually very, very shortly. So what I will do is, when we get over in this corner here, opposite the tunnel area, I will flip the camera around and I'll let you see the teams coming out as well. And that'll be good. So if we just stand over here, then what I'll do is, obviously the teams will be coming out in a minute. So what I'll do is I'll flip the camera around so you can watch the teams coming out over there, which is going to be good. So it's there. As you can see, we're just opposite the tunnel now. And we'll see the teams coming out very, very, very soon. Probably in the next 4 or 5 minutes, they should be out. So we'll get them to come out, and then I'll probably stop live and enjoy the game. Hopefully, you can enjoy the game as well on the TV. And yeah, hopefully, I say we can win. I'm still going 3-0. Put your predictions in the chat as well. What do you think the score will be? Andreas has gone for a late winner, a 1-0 late winner. He went for. What's your prediction?
2-0.
2-0. Okay, so that's a 3-0 for me, 2-0 for Paula. Andreas has gone 1-0. So we all think we're going to win. Drop yours in the chat as well. See what you think the score will be today. I think the first goal is going to be key, isn't it? No one seems to think Villa will score, which isn't surprising because they don't tend to score too many goals. Defensively, we've been pretty solid, haven't we? We've only conceded 10 all season in the WSL. So I'm not expecting Villa to score necessarily, but of course you never know. The set piece, anything like that can happen, and it'll be really difficult. I think if we go 1-0 down, it'll be really difficult for us to get something from this game. But we will see what happens. I say the teams will be coming out very, very shortly over there. I can't actually zoom in, so Carol says 2-1 to Arsenal. Okay, you expecting Villa to score? I mean, we'll take a 2-1. Let's face it, we'll take any win. Terry, as always, has gone 6-0. Very easy win today. You say it every week, Terry, and it's never 6-0, is it? We haven't won more than 5. We haven't scored more than 5 under Jonas all season. But I do admire your optimism. And obviously, if it was 6-0, that would be a lot of fun, wouldn't it, for us watching? The team's just coming out now. I don't know if you can see over there, opposite me there. They are coming out. In fact, the substitutes are coming out, not the team, sorry. That's just the substitutes coming out before the teams actually do come out. There's a crowd there. You can see how busy it is there. Look, the unreserved seating here on the West Stand is really, really busy. You can see the North Bank there, pretty busy as well. In fact, the whole ground's pretty busy. Just not too many people standing over this side in the cold. But anyway, we'll see what end we attack in the first half, and we may well change our mind and go to the other end, possibly once the game gets going. We shall see what happens. The Aston Villa substitutes are coming out over there as well as we move in now. What we are 6 minutes from kickoff, and now the teams look as though they are finally going to be coming out. Actually, no, it's still the substitutes coming out over there. I don't know if you can see it. I know it's quite a long way away. I can't zoom in, unfortunately, on the camera. But anyway, hopefully you can see what's going on over there, just opposite me at this moment, as we build up towards the kickoff here at Meadow Park. Arsenal Women against Aston Villa. Top of the match at the top of WSL. And Chelsea start the day 4 points, aren't they? Clear of us, but this is our extra game in hand, if you like. I mean, technically our game in hand is on Wednesday, isn't it? Against Tottenham, but because Chelsea plays tonight. But for now, this is our game in hand. And the opportunity to cut that lead just to one single point again with a win here, and I say it puts the pressure back on Chelsea, doesn't it, for the game they're playing tonight. It's not going to be an easy game for them, is it? It's a London against Birmingham day, isn't it? Arsenal, Aston Villa, Birmingham against Chelsea later. We need to win this, and then they put that pressure on there. Kimmy's there, just coming out of the tunnel there. You can see over there opposite me. I know it's quite a long way away, and I can't zoom in, unfortunately. But we are just about the teams are just about to come on to the pitch for this game here in it is a rather chilly Meadow Park, it has to be said, but I'm sure when all the goals fly in, the 6 goals that Terry's predicted, I'm sure that that will soon warm us up, won't it? And we won't really think too much about that. So yeah, the team's just about to come out now from the tunnel just opposite me. And of course, they will be playing that fantastic song by The Clash as well. London Calling, of course, which is brilliant. I can actually see Andreas over there as well. You probably won't be able to see him because it's too far away, but I can see him. But not Harrie, surprisingly enough. But I'm sure we'll see Harrie later. And the teams are now coming out. I don't know whether you can see that over there in the tunnel. Arsenal coming out now, led by Captain Kim, of course, as always. And Lydia Williams second in line there, goalkeeper today. And then Leah Williamson, of course, the second captain of the team. Terry said, "Have a great afternoon." He said, "Yeah, and yourself, mate. Enjoy the game. We'll speak very soon. Don't forget to look out for the vlog." In fact, the players are lining up because they're going to be giving a round of applause for Anita Athante, of course, as well. The Aston Villa players coming out now. And here comes Anita Athante now. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. Wow, what reception she's got. Brilliant stuff. Anita Athante, absolute legend of women's football. Her last appearance at Meadow Park this afternoon gets a guard of honour from both teams. That was a lovely touch, actually. Brilliant from her. We wish her all the best, of course, just not for the next 90 minutes. We hope that we score a few goals against her, but great career that she's had, of course, in the women's game, not least, of course, here. So I think you can hear the clash now, London Calling. Brilliant song. And the teams are lining up over there for the formalities before the game, which is usual, isn't it? So we are, what, 2 or 3 minutes away from the kick-off now. We're just going to see which way we're going to be kicking in the first half. And if we are attacking this end, we'll probably stay here, actually, because it'll be a good view of this goal. As you can see there, that'd be great, wouldn't it? See the ball flying at net a few times in this first half. And in the second half, we will go up to the other end at the North Bank, if that's the way we line up. Otherwise, I'll have to go for a quick run up there. So we don't miss anything, but we'll see what happens there. As you can see there, the teams are now out onto the pitch, and we are just getting prepared for the kick-off. Arsenal doing their team photo over there. I'm not sure if you can see this. I can't zoom in, unfortunately, but it may look a bit clearer to you on a bigger screen than it does to me on the phone. Aston Villa team are there as well. There we go. This is going to be about to start here at Meadow Park. Right, so I am going to end the stream now because I want to enjoy the game. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like before you go. If you are new, please subscribe as well. I will see you very, very soon. Don't forget to look out for the vlog as well, which will be coming some point this evening. I will see you very, very soon. In the meantime, as always, come on, you gunners, let's win this.